Hey guys, James Kemp here again for jameskemppuppets.com. That's the website where you can check out all of my cool puppet building stuff. You can see my blog, you can see my gallery, you can see what kind of puppets I've built and clients I've worked for. And then of course follow the James Kemp Puppets Instagram page. Give it a follow and see what kind of cool stuff I'm doing more regularly. I wouldn't say daily, more often than not, but I post a lot of cool stuff, little puppet building tidbits and that kind of thing. You can kind of take a peek into the process. So today, the thing that I want to talk about is these cool Kids on the Block puppets that I'm doing. And if you'll notice, I'm wearing the same shirt that I was in the last video. I'm going to give you a puppet builder's dirty little secret. I'm shooting all of these videos at once and releasing them, through the next couple of days and weeks. So, just because I have a lot of stuff to show off and the video would be forever long, and this way you get to savor the satisfaction, enjoy it. So, the Kids on the Block puppets. There are 6 of them, and there are 6 of them because there are 3 puppets per little program that they do, and I'm doing them for 2 different organizations. So, the organization out in Colorado, and then there's an organization here in central Kentucky, and they feel very similarly about these puppets. They really want to stay true to the original look of what they have. They don't want to differentiate from that a lot, but the problem is these puppets are 40 years old, and so I was tasked with kind of creating new puppets, but kind of maintaining the look more or less. So, I can show you some of the parts. Now again, there's going to be 6 of these, so my workshop is an absolute train wreck. You can see behind me, there's a multitude of these bodies. These are going to be the bodies. The original Kids on the Block puppets, they have these soft bodies. There's no structure to them, so it was going to be a really nice improvement to for the puppeteers. To be able to do this, because this is L200 foam. Let me see if I can get that to white balance. This is L200 foam, and this weighs nothing. It weighs literally nothing. But it's also incredibly sturdy, and there's even a butt piece on it, because sometimes the puppets sit in chairs, and this will give it a nice little, just a full look, and then the legs will sit out front. They really fill out the pants well. And so here is the entrance hole. All 6 of them are identical, which is really cool. I love, for whatever reason, getting to just really nail something over and over. I don't know, I guess I'm a little bit of a perfectionist, but it's really cool when I have a lot, like multiple copies of something to do, and you can just make them all completely identical. It's really cool. Here's the entrance hole. I even used a template for the entrance holes, So, anyway, I've got a bunch of these sitting around the workshop, and a bunch of these. These are the skull caps. Originally, these puppets were made with a solid piece of foam that had been cast and molded so that everyone was identical. So what I've done is I've created a patterned foam shape, and this is where the mouth plate will sit. Now, you'll notice these puppets are quite large. And that was part of the problem for the puppeteers, was that they were heavy, they were cumbersome, because these massive foam heads just weighed a ton, and they were killing their wrists and everything like that. So part of my job is to improve on the design, not necessarily from an aesthetic point of view, but certainly from a functional point of view, and from the perspective of a puppeteer. Not that I've worked with these puppets, but certainly my fair share. So that's one thing that I'm really excited to bring to this project. Let's see. Well, oh, here it is. Their arms are really interesting. Here's one of them. This is a patterned foam recreation. Again, these were like cast and molded with expanding foam, and they were very dense. And anyway, this is polyfoam, but this is how they operate. They put their fingers through here, and they just kind of use their own body movement really as an extension, rather they use the puppet and the puppet's arms as an extension of their own body movement and gestures. So anyway, that's cool. And then their fingers, you'll notice, of course, it looks like a penguin flipper. The original ones, they had taken a sewing machine and they had stitched lines where the fingers were. So I'm going to try that, see how it looks, see if there's a better alternative. There might not be, because the puppeteers tell me that a lot of times they'll take their hands and like grasp them around like props, things that they can hold. So there may not really be anything to improve on that. But overall, it's going to be a really fun project. There's going to be a nice little knee joint. The ones now are just noodles. So anyway, and the eyes, this is what we're doing for the eyes. The eyes, some of them will have lids, and probably we will go with a larger pupil size. But anyway, that's what we're going with the eyes. They're still flat like the originals, but they look a lot more interesting and lifelike. So anyway, that's the Kids on the Block project I'm working on. Again, follow me on James Kemp Puppets Instagram to see more of this on the day-to-day, and I'm gonna keep working at it. So until next time.